A Maritime sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name.
Hello and welcome everyone to Maritime Sports Cards. This is break number 173. My name is Sean and boy am I excited for tonight. Big break tonight. We're gonna cap the night off here tonight with a cup. See who's here following loud. Shout out to Cloud Brian. Hey, welcome. How you doing? NB Scrum Half. Hey, rugby player. Must be a rugby player. So tonight, like I said, good break here tonight. We got 5 boxes on the go. We're going to have 1 box of 24-25 clear cut, 1 box 24-25 artifacts. We've got a 23-24 Series 2. That's Celebrini's rookie year. And we've got one 25-26 Series 1. That's Demidov. And then lastly, we're going to break open the cup, the Big Daddy. So, like I said, got a good break here going on tonight. If you are following along on YouTube, please do say hello. It's nice to see who's here with us. I see Jim. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Glenn, nice to see you as well. Got a few new people in tonight's break. Hey, Scott, how you doing? Got a few people that are rounding out our provinces. We got someone from Saskatchewan here tonight. We got a number of people from Alberta in tonight's break. Of course, a lot from Atlantic Canada. None from British Columbia. I haven't seen any in British Columbia for a little while, so it'll be interesting to see if I can score some from there. Literally coast to coast. I have had one once, but it's been a while since I've seen somebody from Vancouver. If you are watching here live on YouTube and you're not familiar with our breaks, we do break every single Thursday with the odd exception of holidays and so on and so forth, but pretty much every single Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. We are out of Atlantic Canada, however, the price that you pay for a spot in our breaks includes shipping anywhere in Canada. So it doesn't matter where you're from, you can take part in our breaks. Hey, Rich, how you doing? Tommy, nice to see you as well. If you are enjoying the content here tonight, do please consider giving the video a thumbs up, as well as subscribing to the channel. Certainly helps us out. What do we got here tonight? Well, let's get into our randomization. Let's pop over to that screen. We'll assign some teams, and then we'll get going. All right, so just before we do the randomization of which team is assigned to which person, I'm just going to do a left-right randomization. I'll do that one time. That's for any cards that have a team on the left and right-hand side. Tonight, those will go to the person who has the team on the right-hand side. All right, so we've got our list of teams here. On the left, I'm going to randomize that list 3 times. Here we go. We got 1, 2, and 3 times. We're going to do the same thing with our list of participants. We've got 1, 2, and a 3rd time. I'll leave that up on the screen here for just a couple moments because we do allow for trades. If you're interested in making a trade, just got to be watching here live on YouTube. Both parties have to agree to the trade. So go ahead if you're interested in trading your team away or you want to grab one from another person, go ahead and start that in the chat right now. While we're waiting for that, I will let everybody know that there is a card show coming up here this coming Saturday in Moncton, New Brunswick. So if you're in Atlantic Canada, it might be worth checking out. It'll be the last one, of course, for this year. It's a few days before Christmas. We're hoping have a really nice crowd coming out. People shopping maybe for a son, a daughter, a friend, a loved one, or maybe just for themselves. But it is a good-sized show. There's 2 floors and a number of different vendors. I got to guess that there's probably about 80-plus vendors and a good selection, mainly hockey, but there is TCG as well as other non-hockey sports. So if you're in the area, do come by. I do have a table set up there. I am on the second floor right at the top of the steps. And come say hello if you're taking part in the breaks or even just watching here and you're from the area. Come say hi. It's always nice to meet people in person. Got a couple of potential trades here on the go. We got NB Scrum Half saying anyone interested in Calgary, Scott's willing to trade LA. Any takers there? Or are there any other trades proposed? And if not, we'll give it a couple minutes and then get cracking with tonight's break. As you see tonight's poll, who ended up with the better deal? Did Minnesota get the better deal or did Vancouver? It's running away with Minnesota, but I got to be honest, I think Vancouver got the better deal. Why do people think Minnesota got the better deal? Let us know in chat. Personally, I think, first of all, Quinn was not going to resign. So he was not going to resign in Vancouver, meaning that Vancouver risked losing him. They had him for one more year under contract. But if it got right to the end and there weren't any takers that couldn't get a deal done, they would have just lost him. So we'd have got nothing. That would have been not good whatsoever. And secondly, yeah, Quinn is an elite defenseman, arguably probably the second best defenseman in the league right now, right behind Makar. I don't think there's anyone that would argue that. Maybe third. Maybe you could argue third. But he's definitely a top 5 defenseman in the league. However, what Vancouver got, and I know Vancouver probably doesn't think this is a good deal right now, but let's talk to Vancouver in about a year from now. I think Zeke Buum is going to be one hell of a defenseman. Will he be a Quinn Hughes? No. But if he gets to 70, maybe 80% of Quinn Hughes, they made out like bandits. Then you got Rossi in there, Ogrim. They got a first-round draft pick. Who knows who that first-round draft pick is going to turn out to be. I really do think they got the better deal here. Guerin, full credit to Guerin. He's got a brass set for pulling off a move like this, knowing that he's got no guarantees that Quinn Hughes is going to sign a year from now. And all indications are that he still wants to play with his brother, or at least be close. So, New Jersey and Detroit are the top runners there. But I think sometimes people overlook the fact that during the Four Nations, Bill Guerin was the coach of that team. And Bill Guerin formed a relationship with Quinn Hughes. So people are wondering, where the hell did Minnesota come out of the blue on this trade? I don't think it was so out of the blue. I think that there was a good relationship there. And I think that him and Guerin have a little bit more going on than people realize. All right, looks like I don't see any trades. Wait, there's a possibility here. Alex says he'd trade New York Islanders for Calgary. NB Scrum Half, you interested in that trade? I'm going to give that just a couple more seconds, and then we're going to hop on to tonight's break. So if I don't see anything here in the next 30 seconds on that particular trade. Yeah, and then Dylan puts up a good point. Do all the Hughes brothers end up in Minnesota? I don't think so. I don't think they will. Guerin won't have that kind of cap space, not if he's signing Quinn to any sort of number that he's going to have to. Look what Kaprizov got, record-setting contract there. And again, full credit to Guerin. I mean, they're going all out, right? They're serious push for the cup right now. They're in one hell of a division. Like, trying to get past that division is going to be tough. All right, give me 1 second. I'm just going to put this in visual format, and then we're going to start tonight's break. Okay. Wish I could find a faster way to load these graphics up on screen, but this is it. Sorry, folks. Just takes a couple seconds. Okay. All right, put the teams up there as well. Scott Hill wants to trade C above. Did I miss a trade? I know he had proposed willing to trade LA for the Kings. I don't think a trade materialized. Can I just get a comment on that real quick just before we start? I don't think anyone agreed to a trade, did they? All right, I'm going to put teams up in the upper right-hand corner here. And we are going to get started in tonight's break. I don't see a trade that materialized. So the teams are as the teams are. Good luck, everyone. We're going to start off with 25-26 Series 1. Hunting for Demidov. His young gun is quietly starting to stabilize. It was falling there for quite some time, and it looks like it's now starting to stabilize, which is nice to see. All right, here we go. Pack 1. If you are watching live here on YouTube, stick with us throughout the break. We do giveaways with no purchase necessary, so you just got to be watching live on YouTube at the time that we do the giveaway, and you'd be eligible to win some prizes. All right, so our first insert here of the night, we've got an Encore Malkin Compadres, and our first young gun there, Dvorsky. Started out kind of hot, Dvorsky, and he's cooled off a little bit. And an Encore there, Osland. Nick Suzuki on the speckle parallel of the compositions. And another Compadres there, Svechnikov Aho. Oh, we got a Silver Outburst. Not a young gun, I don't think. Who's our Silver Outburst? It is Panarin, the bread man. A Silver Outburst of Panarin. Sizzle reel there, going out to Connor McDavid. He is absolutely sizzling. I don't think there's anyone that's played better in the last 6 weeks or so. He is on fire. Canvas there, McMichael. Young gun there, Cagnoni. I don't know about the Pittsburgh-Edmonton trade. I mean, we'll talk about that maybe tonight at some point, but that one, it's a weird trade to me. Encore, Robert Thomas. Sizzle reel, Perfetti. And another young gun there, Gatcomb. That's 3 of our expected 6 young guns so far. Ooh, we got a deluxe young guns of Matthew Wood. That's a good one to get, actually. Matthew Wood is a definite up-and-comer, desirable young gun from this crop. And we end up with a deluxe there. This one's numbered 113 out of 250. Congratulations to Nashville. Yeah, I'd be real happy with that. If you got Nashville, that's a good hit right there. Okay, what else we got in that pack? We got a Tracking Systems and a Cup Quest. He's just on a really bad team. And we got a young gun canvas as well, Robida. Regular there, Nyman. And a scary portrait. So these are quote-unquote bonus young guns because they usually do not count towards your 6 on average. So we got a canvas and a deluxe. Sizzle reel there, McTavish. Another young gun, Weisblatt. And a Connor Bedard portrait. Injured at the moment. Doesn't seem to be as serious as maybe people feared. I'm hearing that he will be back in early January. So he'll have the Christmas break off and then hopefully be back in early January. Kind of thinking that maybe he hyperextended, maybe dislocated a shoulder. It doesn't seem like anything was broken. It was such a weird injury, and to happen with, whatever it was, a second left in the game, that was unfortunate. All right, we got a Dazzler here, Natchez. We got a Nikushkin and a Compositions of McDavid. Not sure if this injury might hurt his chances of getting onto Team Canada. I would think it wouldn't. If they name him as an alternate, for example, that'd be worst case. Though a lot speculating that he's not even on the list, which I find difficult. I guess not difficult to believe, but we got a black and white here, canvas of Ottinger, Encore, Reinhardt, and a Bustle of Tippett. I agree with the so-called experts that I would take Celebrini over Bedard at this point. I think his two-way game is a lot stronger, but I still think there's a case for Bedard to make this team. Kemper. And we got, who is this, Dorwart? Yeah, Dorwart. And a Nylander there on the goal-oriented. So there's our 6 Young Guns last pack here, box number 1. A speckle version of a tracking systems. Bennington, is he still a lock for Team Canada? I don't know. Lane Hudson there on the compositions. Not a bad box there whatsoever. Landing a deluxe Young Gun of Matthew Wood. That's a nice hit. And we got a canvas as well as our 6 Young Guns. Decent start there. Let's do a Series 2 box. Chasing Celebrini, maybe Michkov as well. Still think now is kind of the time to look at Michkov. His Young Guns have dropped down to really low value. He's just on the wrong team. Him and the coach, I do not see eye to eye. Give him another year and he'll be in a different place, I think. Either different team, different coach. I don't know. Well, we're starting off with a deluxe. Deluxe of... Is that Panarin? It is Panarin. So we got a silver outburst of Panarin in box 1, and we got a deluxe of Panarin in box number 2. Owen Tippett on the Dazzler and Tim Stützle on the Young Guns renewed. We got a clear cut there of Dante Fabro. On a heater, speckled parallel of Pasternak and an electricity here of Braden Point. On tour, and our very first Young Gun, it is Honzik, followed by an Ooh La La Joy Decor. Portrait, another Young Gun here. Oh, I saw the blue. It is Ethan Cardwell. Cutter Gauthier, another guy who's really started to come on fire. And a whole bunch of really amazing young talent on some really crappy teams right now. But they're going to be the ones that help pull those teams right out of the basement. Canvas there. Elvis on tour, Calgary Flames, and a Logan Mailloux on the welcome aboard. Silver Outburst coming up. Does look like a young gun. Yeah, it's a Silver Outburst young gun. It is blue, but I don't think that... No, that's not Celebrini. Oh, yes, it is Celebrini. It is a Celebrini Young Guns Teammates. We'll take that for sure. Silver Outburst Young Guns Teammates. And right behind that, we've got Oscar Back. Beauty hit there for San Jose. I actually like the Teammates Young Guns. And you get a Silver Outburst of anything Celebrini. That's not a bad day. And then the last card in that pack was an Electricity. Canvas there, Nico Hischier. Debrincat on the Young Guns renewed. And Bang for Your Puck, Evan Bouchard. This is weird, seeing two cards upside down in the last few packs. We got a Young Guns canvas there, Zachary Leroux. That's a nice one to get. It's a couple of nice ones now for Nashville. Mitch Marner on the Young Guns renewed. And a Bang for Your Buck. On a heater. And behind that, we have a young gun. It is Prishpapov and Ulala Shesterkin. 3 packs left here in our second box of tonight's break. Speckle parallel of Ulala Gibson. Noah Philp on our young gun, and another Ulala Aiden Hill, potentially on Team Canada as well. Canvas there, Honzik. On a heater, Austin Matthews. He is definitely not on a heater right now. And then we got an Electricity last pack here, and should be one more young gun, I think. So we got a portrait there, and yes, we do have another young gun, and it is Macklin Celebrini. I saw the stick there on the right-hand side and thought, could it be? What a box. We got the Silver Outburst Teammates of Celebrini, followed right behind last pack luck of that box, Macklin Celebrini on our young gun. Let's get that in a one touch. Beauty hit there for the Sharks. There we go. What a hit. All right, last couple of cards here in that box. Aho, or last card in that one was Aho on the playlist. Hit the Demidov Young Gun last week, hit the Celebrini this week. Cannot go wrong there. All right, let me just switch over screen here. As you all know, I am not sponsored by anyone. So the reason that I am not sponsored by anyone is I want to be able to speak freely about products or things or services, because I think people like myself have a little bit of voice in the hobby, and I like to be able to share my opinions. So I found a couple of products that, I don't know, might be interesting. So this is a PSA slabbed. It's a Connor Bedard Marquee Rookie Gem Mint 10. It's one of my cards. And I came across these at a card show. These are essentially a case that you can put your one touches in. They're magnetic and they're tempered glass. So this is actually glass, not plastic. And it just puts a nice accent. You can lock it over here on the side so it won't open. Or if you want to take it out, you can unlock it. But it's a nice way to display, you know, your prized cards. They make them in several different colors, so you can actually color match. Like you could get a red one if you wanted and match it red. I've got a Wayne Gretzky rookie card that I have in a teal blue that actually matches the blue border of the card. So these are pretty cool. If you are interested in getting any of these, I will have some at the show coming up this coming Saturday, which is taking place here in Moncton, New Brunswick. That's again this Saturday from 9 to 1, 84 Broadway Street in Moncton. So if you're in the Atlantic Canada area, I would urge you to come by and check us out. If you are anywhere else in the country, you're not local to me, the company that makes these is called Evo Retro. This is one of their one touches. So there's the logo, so you can see what the name of the company is. Again, I am not sponsored by them. I don't get anything from the sales if you're buying it online or from some your local hobby shop. I just think they make really cool products, and this is one of them. So you might want to check that out. I got another product I'm going to share with you a little bit later on in today's break, also by them, that I think you'll like. All right, so before we get on to our next box, we should probably do our first draw of the night, and it will be for a Cutter Gauthier rookie card. So I've got a Skybox Metal Universe. This is Cutter Gauthier's rookie card from Skybox. And that will be going out to our lucky winner. In order to enter the draw, you just got to do a ! join. There is no purchase necessary. You just got to be watching here live on YouTube. So if you're not in tonight's break, no problem. You can still enter and you can still win. If you win, I will send it to you at no charge. So go ahead and do ! join. Just follow what everyone else is doing here in chat. You know what? While we're waiting for the entries on that one, if you like hockey cards, like you, not just for value or for collecting, but if you're kind of into them and maybe some of the stories, you got to check this book out. So a friend of mine lent me this book. I didn't even know it existed. It's called Hockey Card Stories. It's by Ken Reed. And inside, it is literally tales about, you know, various hockey cards and the players. So there's some very obscure players in here, but then there's some that you'll know. It's just a really cool thing. So this is 59 of your favorite players, true tales from the players, and then it features some of their hockey cards. It's a really cool read. Each hockey card is like 2, maybe 3 pages. So there's not a big read for each of the various cards. And there is actually a second volume. So there's 2 of these. So again, that's Ken Reed. If you want the, whatever it's called, ISBN, that. So if you want to order it online, you might need that number. I don't know what the cost is now. That was the cost, obviously, when it printed first. But it's a pretty cool book. So you might want to consider that one as well. Again, not sponsored or anything, but it's a cool read. All right, still time for a couple of entries here. We do the ! join to be entered into a chance to win this Cutter Gauthier Skybox rookie card. Again, we'll send it out at no charge to you, even if you're not in tonight's break. All right, no more entries. Our winner tonight is Shout at a Cloud. Congratulations to Shout at a Cloud. Is that not Michael? Is that Michael, right? Michael B? Paul. Sorry, Paul. Trying to remember aliases, people's names, what their favorite teams are. It can be challenging. But congratulations, Paul. That one's yours. Okay, let's get on with our next box. We're gonna open an artifacts. So this is 24-25 artifacts. All right, here we go with artifacts. Okay, there's our base cards there. Nice looking base cards. Be a base on the back. A dummy if you don't get a thicker, bigger card. And then we're gonna get, we got a decent card coming up here. There we go. We got a Kyle Connor dual jersey, short print here, number 26 out of 299. Going out to the Winnipeg Jets. Used to show your names directly. You mean in the chat? It'll show whatever your settings are. So if you go into your account settings, it'll display whatever you're asking it to display. I got a decoy there. And right in behind that, we got another decent size card here. Should be another jersey, I believe. Out of 99, we've got a Paul Coffey legend. And that looks like a dual jersey there. Sweet. So number 86 out of 99. We landed a legend. Looks like a ruby red. We do. We have a ruby red. Ron Francis, another legend. This one short print as well, numbered 38 out of 399. And this is copper. 75. We got Roman Josi. 39 out of 75, and it is in fact a copper parallel. All right, in behind that looks like a base, like a silver parallel, so it should be at a $9.99, I think. $6.99. Jack Hughes. Is he back from his injury yet? Still got to know how he ended up cutting himself. I heard it might have been a glass. Oh, we have a redemption. All right, we have a rookie redemption for the Dallas Stars. Dallas Stars rookie redemption. We have another ruby here. We do. Morgan Riley. This one's 192 out of 499. And last pack here with artifacts. Oh, we got an Orem. All right, who's our Orem? This is one of the bounty cards. It is Kucherov. So the bounty cards, you just go to upperdeckbounty.com and you can scratch this. There'll be a code behind it. You can enter it. Although I do caution the bounties for this product require you to get all of the bounties. I can't remember how many there are in total. Usually there's about 16 or so players or more, and you have to get all of them to get the bounty prize. And the top bounty prize would already have been claimed. So there's various bounty prizes based on how quickly you are filling and redeeming. So if you're not into that, you might want to hang on to the card. Just don't scratch it, or scratch it and sell the code to somebody that might be looking to fill it out. Let's see, what do we got here? So let's take these. Move them over. Let's do another draw. This time, we're going to do a Z-Force for Frank Nazar. So we got a Frank Nazar card here, a Z-Force. These are kind of cool looking. This one's from Metal Universe as well. So exclamation point join. I'm just going to take these down. And actually, you know what? While we're entering into that one, let me tell you about the product I think you guys might like. If you're into putting your cards into a binder, this one's a top loader binder. I don't know how well this is gonna get behind the camera here. I'm gonna do my best. So it's got four spots per page. It's side loaded, which is nice. And what I really like is the black background. So most of the top loader binders that I've seen, the pages are completely clear, so you see all the stuff in behind it. It's kind of distracting. So I really like that. And on the front cover, there's actually a spot where you can put a slab if you want, or if you got a thicker one touch, you can do that. There's some other pockets down below. I didn't check the back cover. No, the back cover does not have any slots, but it holds 96 top loaders, and they're pretty reasonably priced. I don't know what like a hobby shop would sell these for, but I know that if you come by my booth at the show this coming Saturday, I've got these for sale for $30 a piece, which I think is an absolute steal. So you want to check those out. They're cool. Also, same company, Evo Retro. I discovered them because I got really mad at my Ultra Pro top loaders with the plastic shavings that were going inside of my top loader. And I actually scratched one of my really nice cards, and that really peed me off. And then I started looking at all my other top loaders from Ultra Pro, and I was having the same problem. And I thought it was a bad batch, so I went and bought some other ones from another hobby shop, and I ended up with the same problem. And then I found some Evo Retro ones that I tried out, and I really liked them, and then that turned me on to that company. So again, not sponsored, but I think a cool product. So again, exclamation point join here for this one, and then we will open up Clear Cut, followed by the Cup. All right, no more entries in the draw. Our winner is Stain Graph. I don't know who Stain is. Like, I don't know if you're in tonight's break or not. If you're not, just reach out to me on Facebook. If you follow us on Facebook, you can find me there. Send me a message, or send me an email at info@maritimesportscards.com. Oh, you're Brandon. Okay. Perfect. Thanks, Brandon. I'll get that to you. Congratulations. All right, clear cut, one card. So you get one autograph card per box. And these are probably now going for somewhere in about the $125 Canadian range. When they came out, they were a little bit more, but I think you could probably find them for about $125. All right, let's see what we got here. One card. It is an Archedeep Baines. My goodness. Hope you're a Vancouver fan. Whoever got this one, Archedeep Baines. Put a little white behind that so you can see it. There we go. That was our clear cut, Archedeep Baines. All right. So just before we get on to the big guns, let's talk about next week's break. Actually, not next week. Next week is Christmas, so we're not going to be doing any breaks next week because, of course, it's the Christmas week. We are doing a rare Tuesday night break because New Year's is falling, I believe, on a Thursday next week. We're going to do our break on Tuesday, December 30th. So Tuesday, December 30th. It's frozen. Are you guys seeing the stuff for next break? Let me go back to the camera. Oh yeah, it is frozen. I'm seeing clear cut frozen as well. Okay, hold on one sec. Let me see what's going on there. So I do have a overhead cam up. That's working. Why is my regular camera not working? Give me one sec here, folks. I do not know why. All right, let me just try reconnecting the main camera here. In the meantime, we'll put it on the overhead cam so you can still see what's going on. That'll be in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, or at least I think you should be seeing that. The cup should be there. I'm going to restart the program that I use for my main camera here. That was odd. Thank goodness that didn't happen in the middle of the cup hole. All right, looks like the main cam is coming back up. All right, can you guys please confirm you're seeing the main camera now? Should be seeing me holding the cup. We got Celebrini in behind. Looking good? Awesome, thanks guys. Yes, all right, next break. So our next break, which is happening on Tuesday, December 30th, same time, 7 p.m. I'm going all out. This is like my Christmas, my Boxing Day, my gift to you as loyal viewers and breakers with me. This is one heck of a loaded break. We've got one box of 2425 SP Authentic. Of course, that's the future watch for Celebrini. One box of 2324 SP Authentic. That's Bedard's future watch. We got a Series 2. That's a Celebrini Young Gun box. We got a box of last year, the year before, 2324 Series 2. That's Bedard's rookie year. We've got a Premier 2324, also Bedard's rookie year. We've got 2425 Stature. That's Bedard, Celebrini, Hudson, Michkov rookie year. And then we've got a little bit of a throwback with a 2223 Ultimate. All what I would consider some seriously premium products here. For a really low price of $75 a spot, or if you're buying 3 or more spots, it'll be $70 a spot. So that one I think is going to go fast. This is going to be again on Tuesday, December 30th. So no break next week. We got Christmas coming up. I'll do it the week following Christmas, but it'll be on a Tuesday. All right, let's go back here. And someone was asking, can you see the Archedeep Baines card? Yes, of course you can. Here is the clear-cut Archedeep Baines card that came out of our box. Apologies that the camera froze on that one. But there it is, the Archedeep Baines. All right, on to the cup. And you know what? I'm going to put the overhead cam on, so I've got 2 cameras running just in case. Just in case it happens again, we'll have the overhead cam going. Oh, I got one more draw. Hold on. Giving away a Macklin Celebrini World Junior card. And it's a red parallel. Let me just reset this. Hang on. All right, there we go. In order to enter into this one, just do ! join again. This is a Macklin Celebrini World Juniors, and it's a red parallel. So this is from 23-24, the Team Canada Junior set. The man is on fire. We got the World Juniors coming up. I figured let's give away one of his World Junior cards. So ! join. No purchase necessary, folks. Just got to be watching here live on YouTube. And then we're going to get into the last box here tonight of the Cup. If you are enjoying tonight's content, please do consider giving the video a thumbs up. That really helps out with the rankings on YouTube. And then, of course, subscribe. That will get you notifications of when we're having any sort of a live broadcast, whether that's a break or some other thing. Sometimes I just rip cards open. Or I might do an educational thing. I've done one on grading cards, and I've got some others maybe planned in the new year. But yeah, it'd be awesome to see you guys subscribed if you're not already. And like I said, giving a thumbs up there. I will give this about another 10 seconds, and then we'll cut off the entries. Do our draw. All right, no more entries. Our winner is, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's Jean Saulnier. Jean, I don't believe you're in tonight's break. If you're not, send me an email at info@maritimesportscards.com or reach out to me on our Facebook page and send me a message on Messenger. Just need your mailing address so I can get that sent out to you. Congratulations to Jean. All right, the Cup. Here we go. One expensive product. More expensive than Bedard's rookie year. This is going for a whopping $2,000 Canadian plus tax. Yep, you heard that right. $2,000 Canadian plus tax. That's insane. Still undecided if I'm going to open my own or if I'll put it in a future break. The Cup is one of those products that is, I mean, it's the best of the best. It really is. It is a very hit and miss product. The high end is really, really high. My goodness, this is not cooperating. All right, well, I don't care about the outside box because there's an inner box in here. We got our tin, and then inside the tin is another box. So let's get rid of that. Here's our tin. Then inside of our tin here, we're going to see our very first top card. That'll be our base card. Once we open up the inner box. And then underneath is where the RPA is. Get this opened up. Definitely well packaged. There is a what they call the God box, and the God box is all Macklin Celebrini. Still lagging a bit. I do have the overhead cam up as well, so I'm gonna have it on both cameras. Move it over just a little bit so the overhead cam. Let me see if I can fix that. Just want to make sure nothing goes wrong. I don't know why, but all right, that should do it. I got both cameras running. I got the overhead cam in the bottom right hand corner. I got the front cam here. If something goes wrong with one of those cameras, hopefully the other one stays up. I have no idea why that's happening here tonight. There's a look at our very first top card. Usually it's a base card, and we end up with a Lane Hudson Quad Foundations out of 99. We have 9 out of 99. And look at that pattern with the diagonal blues and reds. That is a gorgeous card. What a hit. Man, what a start. All right. Well, I was expecting that there'd just be a base card on top because that's normally what happens. And we definitely lucked out there. All right, well, let's get these out of here. And then we'll continue on with the break here. Very nice start. So our rookie card is underneath here. If you ever buy one of these, don't throw out the box. There's a slab card underneath here. I'm going to leave that right there, and we'll look at that at the very end. Actually, you know what? I'll put it just off to the side here, just so it's still in view, but off to the side. All right, let me just put a dummy card over top of here so we can look at this card a little bit more closely, because that is absolutely beautiful. Look at that card. So we have a Quad Foundations. That is absolutely gorgeous. What have I got for that? Hang on. Congrats to Montreal. And I know we've got some Montreal fans here, and they are salivating. That is a beauty hit. Actually, sorry, Macklin. That's taking center stage for now. Okay, let's go from the back here. Do our back card. And our back card is, oh, it's one of these new inserts, I believe. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. It's one of these new inserts. Oh, is that Espo? It is. Phil Esposito, the Elegant Etchings. A legend. This one's numbered 69 out of 199. Phil Esposito on the Elegant Etchings. That's a cool looking card. A friend of mine actually pulled this version. It was Wayne Gretzky, and it was autographed. Absolutely gorgeous looking card. And so far, she's decided to not sell it. I don't blame her. Just give me 1 second. I need some more 180 points. I got here. Just got to open up some more top loaders. Okay, let's do the second card down. All right, here we go. Second card, the cup. Oh, it's an auto. I think I might have these turned upside down. Yeah, I do. It's a Logo Marks. It's a Logo Marks of Svechnikov. Look at that sick patch. Wow. 3-color patch, 9 out of 10. That is a beautiful looking patch. Wow. This, folks, is why we open the cup. Their cards are gorgeous. Nashville having a night. You got the Deluxe Young Gun. There was one other big card Nashville got. What was that? No, there was the Deluxe Matthew Wood. And then there was another one. Look at that patch, though. That's pretty sweet looking. All right, let's go from the back. Okay, what do we got here? Oh my goodness. Look at that patch. Which direction are we going? It goes this way. It's a limited logos. Oh my Lord. Lucas Raymond on a patch that's literally popping right out of this. Threads are popping out of the card. It's number 20 out of 50. Lucas Raymond. Holy smokes. That is amazing. Congrats to Detroit on that one. That is a chunky patch. And a good player too, good young player. Wow, that is nice. Put that over here. So then our last regular card, and then we've still got our rookie patch auto to look at. This one's upside down. Here we go. Oh, it is a legend. Maritime St. Louis, number 8 out of 35. With the white on blue pen. That is absolutely beautiful. Super gloss finish. Wow. What a box so far. Maritime St. Louis. Went out to Tampa. All right, last card coming up here in the tin. This is our rookie patch auto, or it should be a rookie patch auto. It's a rookie card. We're hoping a rookie patch auto. And it'll be underneath this silver. So I think the easiest way to do this is just to, let's just roll it this way. Here we go. 24-25, the cup. We have a Zach Dean. Let's get that pulled out. So there is our rookie patch auto. Is one heck of a looking patch there. We got a 4-color patch. This one is numbered 199 to 249. Zach Dean going out to St. Louis. If you're not familiar with the new format of the cup, they started this last year where they're slabbing the rookie patch auto cards to ensure that this is authentic. You can scan the little QR code. It goes and tells you about the card and that it's authentic, so on and so forth. But they put it right inside of a slab. Don't understand why they call it a rookie patch auto when all of the cards say rookie auto patch. Is it because we don't want to call it a wrap? I don't know. Everyone in the hobby calls it a rookie patch auto when really it's a rookie auto patch. Something I just noticed. Anyway, what a box. What a tin. That is absolutely outstanding. No base cards at all. Everything we got was numbered. We ended up with 3 autos. We got the Svechnikov. So we got the Logomart Svechnikov. That's a beauty looking card there. Of course, we have this rookie patch auto that we saw there from Zach Dean. We have a auto Maritime St. Louis. Legend. Chunky patch here. Lucas Raymond short printed to 50. We got the etchings here of Espo. And that one was numbered to 199. And right out of the gate, very first card on the top, we got the Quad Foundations of Lane Hudson, short printed to 99. I'd say that was one successful opening of the cup. Outstanding. If you are in the area, like I said, please do come say hello to me this coming Saturday at the show. We'll be at 84 Broadway Street here in Moncton. That's the Knights of Columbus building. From 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Free parking, free admission as well. Our next break coming up is on Tuesday, December 30th. That's for sale right now up on the website. This one's $75 a spot or $70 for 3 or more spots. Why? Because it's outstanding. Look at the lineup here. We've got ourselves 6 boxes that are just insane. We've got 1 box of 2425 SP Authentic. We've got 2324 SP Authentic. Searching for those future watch autos. We've got Series 2, 24-25. That's Celebrini Rookie Year. 23-24 Series 2, Bedard's Young Gun Year. 23-24 Premier. Also Bedard's Rookie Year. 24-25 Stature. That's a dual rookie class. So that's 23 rookies and 24 rookies. And then we're going a little bit further back with our 22-23 Ultimate Collection. So I do hope to see you in our next break. And wherever you are this holiday season, please be safe. Enjoy your time with your loved ones. And we will see you on Tuesday, December 30th. Thanks, everyone.
A Maritime of sports, we breaking the heat. Sean on the mic, pulling grails from the street. Crosby, Mick, David, Bedard on the rise. Great White North, where the legends collide. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Whoa, crack packs, drop facts. Whoa, no fakes, all stacks. Whoa, from the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Yeah. Packs get cracked, it's a heat wave storm. Young guns fire, rookie cards get born. Connor on the ice, Bedard in the zone. Crosby on the boards, man, the game's full grown. East Coast pride, where the ice runs deep. Maritime grind, where the great ones sleep. Pulling hits, stacking slabs, never losing the flame. Maritime sports, remember the name. Back to the breaks, adrenaline high. Silver foils flashing, grails passing by. From Halifax rinks to the big league lights, we chase cardboard dreams on those Saturday nights. Mick, David, Speed, Bedard on the glide. Sid the Kid's legacy, coast to coast pride. Pull a one-on-one hit, crowd roars insane. Maritime sports, engrave the name. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Crack packs, drop facts, no fakes, all stacks. From the great white north, yeah, we run them tracks. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. No fakes, all stacks.